What's up, chat? We're gonna try this with my mic turned down a little bit because after reviewing some of the VODs, this mic is hot. This mic is very, very touchy. Alright. So how's it going, guys? Good to see ya. You finally made an Ace Combat stream. We might be doing AC. We might be doing some AC DLC tonight. Kevin, good to see you. Haven't seen you in the chat for a while. You had a rough weekend, buddy. At least it's over. So one of the things that I learned tonight is that I cannot download something on my PS4 and have my headset on at the same time. It really does not like that. My headset very much does not like that. So, Denston, how's it going, buddy? Good to see ya. You get the day off, needed it after a tough weekend. Yeah, isn't that terrible when the weekend is what's bad? Ah, man. I feel for ya on that. I really do. But that's fine. We're gonna have some fun tonight. We're gonna blow some things up. We're gonna blow a lot of things up. In fact. So yeah. If anybody ever wondered where I learned how to Discord, by the way, Denston's who I learned how to Discord from, so everybody make sure that you're extra special nice to him. Meanwhile, Seven is currently sending me DMs talking about how she's building Asuka and Tak, and I'm telling her that she needs to go build Shayna and Tak, and she doesn't know what to do with the information that I'm giving her. Screw you, Acura. I've never owned an Acura. Have I ever ridden in an Acura before? I don't know that I have. Well, actually, I think I have. I think, like, my next to first manager had an Acura, and I remember having a ride with her once. I mean, it seemed nice, but this is back in 2009, I think. Yeah, ever ago. Forever ago, I says. Anyway, last time we escaped the penal unit. Now we get to blow things up again.
Trigger, Count. We've received official confirmation about what we're supposed to do with you. The company commander has made it clear he'd like you both to officially join our squadron. This is an unprecedented move. Seems like you've got some people looking out for you. Still, I think it's because of how you've conducted yourselves. I believe you'll be an asset to us.
Hey look, Strider's on screen.
Okay, it's time for your briefing. For a long time, our counteroffensive has been overpowered by the Erusian drone's auto-intercept system. If a craft enters their airspace and doesn't respond to their IFF, drones automatically take off and move to intercept their target. However,
Transmissions break down. Ugh, gross.
Blind spot.
That's unfortunate.
We've acquired this valuable information by sending our other squadrons on dangerous missions to scout the whole area and initiate combat. Of all the pilots assigned to us, only 2 managed to survive the mission.
Do you know who those 2 pilots are?
If we don't act now, before the enemy can fill in the blind spot,
It's
those
us.
pilots will have sacrificed themselves for nothing.
If we were the
you've been ordered
pilots.
to carry out a long-range strategic strike. Operating separately from the main forces as the Long-Range Strategic Strike Group, we've been developing a strategy in secret. Cyclops Squadron and Strider Squadron will sortie deep into the Erusian territory and will be carrying out specialized long-range attack strategies. You will carve your way through the territory from the north to the capital of Farbanti, attacking important targets along the way. The first operation will involve striking the enemy's main naval force, the Njord Fleet, which is gathered in northern Usha. We've known for some time that there's a large supply base utilized by the enemy fleet in the waters around Snyder's Top.
We might
At
have to do
present,
this mission
the
a few
enemy fleet
times.
is concentrated there. Naturally, they intend to attack eastern Usha, where the Ostian forces are stationed. If we can surprise the enemy with a long-range attack, we could potentially do devastating damage to them.
I'm very competitive with this mission.
Still, it's highly likely that their advanced fleet are prepared and have started to move.
It has
So
to be
combat with
perfect.
the enemy fleet is probably unavoidable. We've verified the existence of a large supply base in the sea, as well as a medium-sized one in a valley by an estuary. It's a wide operation area, and there are a number of places you can expect large-scale combat, so we've set up a return line for replenishing supplies. Use it proactively. Anytime you feel the need to stock up on ammo or make repairs to your craft, it's there. While aircraft and ammo can be replaced, the lives of our pilots cannot. We don't want any casualties out there. Remember that.
I love how much of a stark contrast this is
The counterattack has begun. Brace yourself.
from where we've been in the past, what, 4 or 5 missions? 5 missions? So, I also went out and did a little bit of research tonight, by the way, just to make sure. And I know now where the DLC fits into this, so we might get to the first mission of DLC tonight. We might. We also don't have the Top Gun DLC, because I wasn't gonna spend the time to download that and risk my mic still being garbage, because it's wireless. So, yeah, we're gonna run this with our friendly Wyvern here. We need to go with the canonical skin, though, so I'm gonna need to change that here. Because, we are Strider now. Oh, there's a glowing skin? Oh, that's terrifying. That's awful. This is awful. I love it. I love it. Look how awful it is. Look how obnoxious that is. Yeah, we're doing it. I do want to use the Strider skin, but... No, we have to be obnoxious. We gotta be obnoxious for one mission. We have to be obnoxious for one mission. We can't not do it. We have to do it. Okay. So again, we might have to do a few starts here because this is like the one mission that I demand perfection on.
Strider Squadron, aircraft prep complete. Sortie ASAP.
It has to be perfect, chat. It has to be. Perfect. Start over. Did someone say your name? Yes. It's our call sign now. We are now Strider 1. Oh, it's obnoxious. Look how obnoxious it is! It's beautiful!
1 mile to tanker.
That is gross.
500 yards. You may approach the refueling tanker. Too fast. Lower airspeed. 50. Excellent work, Trigger.
Look at that. Look at how...
Refueling initiated. Maintain your current position.
What's brighter, it or the sun? Who thought this was a good idea to make a skin like this?
Trigger, your call sign is Strider 1. You will be leading Strider Squadron. Count. You'll be Cyclops 2. You'll be under Cyclops 1.
Sorry, but I'm gonna eat while I work. My judgment goes fuzzy when I'm too hungry.
How can you talk about food? Trigger, how come you're number 1 and I'm stuck as number 2?
Because you suck.
Well, I guess I can let it slide for now.
Liquid Sun. Yeah, for real though.
And we're just supposed to follow you? I heard you're spectacular, Captain. At least with your last squadron. I don't want you slowing us down out there.
Half of us are resupplying. We need
We're near the valley platform.
Damn it.
All right.
They caught us getting ready to deploy.
Let's see if I can
Hurry
do
up.
this here.
Strider 3 engaging. Cyclops
Again,
3
it has to be
engaging.
perfect.
Cyclops 4 engaging.
Ah,
Strider
yes.
1 destroyed target.
What just happened? You destroyed a structural support. That's remarkable, Skip. I've sent the data. Make like Trigger and serve up a sandwich.
Righto. Copy. Roger.
Strider 3, this is in the air. Evade. Loss of the platform was not anticipated. Without this base, we'll have to rethink our whole strategy.
We just fucked up. We have to restart from checkpoint. I told you. I told you this was gonna
Sorry,
happen.
but I'm gonna eat while I work. My judgment goes fuzzy when I'm too hungry.
How can you talk about food? Trigger, how come you're number 1 and I'm stuck as number 2? Oh well, I guess I can let it slide for now.
We have to listen to these guys be
I heard you're
shitty to
spectacular,
us.
Captain. At least with your last squadron. I don't want you slowing us down out there.
Yeah, he's gonna talk about that Italian
Valley
bistro.
platform.
The Italian
They
bistro.
caught us getting ready to deploy. Hurry it up.
Strider 3 engaging. Cyclops 3 engaging.
Cyclops 4 engaging.
Bandit is firing.
What just happened? You destroyed a structural support. That's remarkable, Skip. I've sent the data. Make like Trigger and serve up a sandwich.
Righto. Copy. Roger.
Loss of the platform
Hey, at least he
was not
knows.
anticipated.
He's a guy that knows what he
We'll
wants.
have to rethink our whole strategy.
Platform perks confirmed. You just put the meat in between those bonds and that work is well done.
Are we serving a sandwich?
I'm happy to eat both.
Whatever you say, man.
Phrasing.
Damage to the base. Overwhelmed them with our superior numbers. They must be up to something.
The
Phrasing.
defenses have been eliminated. Stay cool. Keep piling on the heat.
We've already taken out half of the platform.
Half the enemy fleet is destroyed. Just keep hitting them, so there'll be less anti-aircraft fire to worry about.
He's not him when he's hungry. It's true.
Cyclops 2, stop fluttering about and stay close to my ass.
Stop treating me like a newborn chick. I've shot down my fair share of enemies.
Chirp, 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 little chick. Just stick with your mother head and we'll get back to the roost safe and sound.
We've lost 60% of our air defense weaponry. We can't hold out much longer. Call for help ASAP. We've lost the entire team. I'll need to inform headquarters to watch out for planes bearing that emblem.
Trigger has destroyed the target.
Shit! The raid is causing serious problems. Strider 2, break! Bandit acquired. Initiating attack.
Nice shot. Joint section destroyed.
The platform has lost most of its anti-air capabilities. Time to stick up.
Alright.
Hesitate to fire if you keep
Michelle Ruff as Hushin there.
Locked on. Bandit hit.
Strider 1, Fox 2. The platform has been destroyed. Didn't think it would go this well. Nice work, team. Go easy on the praise. The helmets are tight enough already.
Man, how long have you been under this guy? Must be pain.
Cal, this mother hand plans to keep you alive for a long time, so get used to it.
What a pain in the ass.
Oh my God! Come on.
We've lost all our air defenses.
Trigger, what are the marks of my plane? Ring lines, scratches.
I don't like them. They're like sin lines.
What are those?
Nothing. I've been spiked.
Locked on.
Strider 1, hostile gunning for you.
We just hit Maverick. Poor Maverick.
Warning, bandit.
It's all sun, I know, right? So the Dark Star aircraft that they have in here, from the Top Gun DLC, goes like 6,000 miles per hour. That's not a joke either. I'm not exaggerating that. It really is 6,000 miles an hour. It's kind of disgusting.
Marine platform.
Get those planes out the runway! We have to send up fighters now!
Target destroyed.
All right, scramble!
Enemy fighters have just taken off from the platform. Eliminate those fighters with extreme prejudice before you threaten the mission.
Swat those flags down to the track. Enemy's got a lock! Breaking hostile lock!
It looks like we've taken out a third of the enemy fighters, and it's mostly thanks to Strider 1. It's on it.
You never know what the next battle squadron might show up. He knows that better than anyone. He's one of the few with the skills to face Mr. X and live to tell. That ain't funny.
Jeez Louise.
Half of the enemy fighters are gone. Keep it up.
Shaking off enemy lock.
Fire and railgun.
Enemy is towards me.
You've taken care of about a third of the platform. The other side is still buzzing, so keep an eye out.
Every section of the platform has been destroyed. Watch out for falling debris. Enemy detected. 70% of our fleet is still operational. We're not done yet. Pay attention. Right. Strider 1, enemy on your 6.
Is Twitch having a hard time with this?
Aircraft batteries and fans.
Cyclops 2, evade that missile!
Sounds about normal for Twitch.
Our anti-aircraft weapons are taking heavy damage. Bring down those fighters. They must have really drawn the short end of the stick to participate in the attack on this base.
They're after you, Strider 1! Half the AA guns and SAM sites are still alive and kicking. Not good. Nice shot. Joint section destroyed.
We've lost half the platform. Prepare the anti-aircraft battery. Damn, look at that experimental squadron show up here. Your fighters will be trained to the heavens. Now get out there and shoot them down yourself. Preparation. Must be the enemy attack.
Target destroyed.
At least it only took us 2 goes, it looks like.
Strider 3, warning, missile inbound.
That's half of their operational ships. Keep at it, everyone.
Strider 1, target destroyed. We put quite a dent in their taking power. Results are better than expected.
You still have more time.
Don't let up. Knock them down for good.
Come on, that's enough, right? Let's get out of here.
One more, we'll wipe them all out.
Give me a break.
That was weird.
Platform
Screen
successfully
just
purged.
shook for no
Just a
reason
bit
there.
more and that platform is going down. I call dibs on the final shot. Enemy shows no signs of letting up. I think I've had just about enough of this courtship. Getting on a block. Breaking.
Destruction of marine platform confirmed. Good job.
It's very destroyed. Nobody could have predicted the entire airport section.
Well done. That takes care of both of the platforms. Best of all, we've taken
I
zero
went dibs on the
losses.
shot bow?
Stay
Yeah,
alive,
right.
people. Which is why I've taken a liberty of ordering dinner for you guys from a nice Italian bistro near the base.
Catch him now. We've got some people calling you that special squadron. Yes, of course I told them that, but... One of the new recruits talks a lot. Swears a lot, too. That girl swears more than me.
It's not just the swearing either. She's got quick fists, too.
I saw you say that.
How can you not love Hushin?
Target is hit.
That missile was a direct hit to our bridge. All of our ships are crippled.
Alright, so now we have to time this out here.
Bandit acquired. Firing. Target is eliminated.
Wow, there's actually more stuff out here than I remember. I'm gonna have to use this on all these targets, just about.
You did good work today. The new recruits certainly pulled their weight too.
Huh, you never know until you're up in the air, do you?
There we go.
We can look into who did what later. Right now, we need to mop up the rest.
Now we get to blow up a freaking fleet.
Escaping lock. Breaking.
That missed entirely.
We have visual
Wow.
confirmation of the enemy fleet.
All right,
Clear
then.
to engage.
Wilco, let's go.
Enemy Aegis vessel intercepting incoming missiles with their Sea Whiz. Counteract Sea Whiz below approach or use missiles outside intercept range.
All ships, prepare for anti-air combat. Squad any dumbass that flies there on blink. They're already firing. I think they can hit us.
Make a low approach or dive to avoid their fire when you move in.
Get a taxi. Looks like they struck before we could take off. Enemy missile detected.
Destroyer sunk. Clear the rest. Your wings will get clipped.
There's extensive flooding in critical locations. We can't keep up.
Enemy aircraft is launched. Engage it.
Ship to air missiles ready.
Strider 1, head back to the return line if you need repairs or fuel. Aircrafts need E2 in order to be effective. If you die, it's all over. Move and stay alive.
I know, right, Tom? Aww.
Fort has heavy damage. Catapults are no longer working. Welcome down.
I just blew up the island. When in doubt, just blow up the damn island.
The rumors we heard about you were true. It's a machine gun
Look
range.
at him go. Destroyer sunk. Locked in control. I think we've sunk most of the enemy fleet, but I can't tell because of all the smoke.
Cyclops 2, stay sharp. Half of the enemies are still around. By the numbers, Cal.
No enemy bases are close enough to strike our supply line. Far away, like a flock of snowbirds. Bandit on your six, watch it. No rounds ready to fire. Hurry up and reload. They're coming.
Strider 1, target acquired. Aegis vessel Honier is sunk. 3 minutes remaining. Missile cruiser Scothy has been sunk. Well done.
Trigger's one of the pilots who's been up against the demon in that experimental squadron. Chased him off solo, too, since...
Alright, we'll get back to
Strider
Huson
1,
here,
this is control.
but we're, there we go. Off we go!
Chased him off solo, too, since support ran off. I was there myself. Wouldn't be here if it weren't for Trigger. You see what I'm getting at?
Yeah, well, I wish I'd been there too.
You were there,
If you were
dumbass.
one of those escorts that flew off, you should watch your back.
Strider 1, bandit splashed.
Huson's great.
Enemy fleet has been neutralized. You guys just down some serious
Can
firepower.
I please have a missile? Just a whittle one?
It's nice to have some fresh talent we can count on.
Is Jaeger teaching our hatchling how to fly? Hey, knock that off, would you? Okay, I've got a story for you. It's about a great warrior. There was once an illusion ace known as the King of the Skies. Every pilot he faced in training said pretty much the same thing. Scared. They knew the true fear that an animal feels when it's being hunted by a predator. What about people who face him in an actual dogfight?
Said Lee, yeah, right.
Came back alive. I'm not sure I buy that. Get your pal. Get aiming! Bandit on your six, watch it.
I know y'all are here pretty much because Genshin's down right now, too.
Friendly shot down. Bandit sighted. Break! Continuing attack.
They're after me. I need cover.
fly to me.
Gotcha, pal. Fox 2.
Strider 1, missile away.
Missile closing, evading. Strider 1, enemy behind you. Ally has been shut down. Attacking.
3 seconds remaining.
This is a bad run. We probably should have restarted it once I realized that we were a little bit behind.
Locked on.
But it's all good.
Missile hit.
Evade. Continuing attack. Missile inbound. Evade. Shaking off enemy lock. They have me spiked.
Attention all aircraft. Operation complete. The enemy won't recover from this one. You did
I
great
thought
out there.
maintenance was
I
tomorrow,
think tonight's
too.
the night we finally opened that bottle.
They pushed it up because they knew everybody was
understand the new
waiting.
boss's style.
Our other newcomer is a unique character.
The old squad was bad, and I guess it's no different here. I could really perform if only I had some partners I could trust.
No need to worry.
I'm just
I
giving you
got
guys shit,
back.
though.
Relax and do your thing.
Give me a break.
But yeah, they were pretty much trying to push it up because of how long everybody had been waiting already. Man, I'm actually really dissatisfied with that run. Sub 60,000 is a bad score.
The mission was a success. You did more to hobble the enemy's sea power than we first expected. Outstanding work. This should free up our allies who have been bogged down on the East Coast. In addition, this success allows us to finally move on and initiate the operation to shoot down the Arsenal bird. We have a long road ahead of us. Get some rest while you can.
We definitely want to make it to the mission where we shoot down the Arsenal bird because Erica Lindbeck is in that mission. The master of everything. The queen of everything. That's right. The queen of everything is in that mission, so... Wait. That's this mission. This mission is it! Ah, wonderful.
Our counteroffensive has changed the course of the war. However, the western part of the continent and the area around the space elevator still remain under Erusian control. As you all know, this is because they have those damn Arsenal birds controlling the skies around the lighthouse. So, we're going to use Stonehenge for a long-range attack against the Arsenal bird.
Y'all remember Stonehenge, right?
In addition to helping to destroy the asteroid, Stonehenge was also utilized by the Erusian forces as a weapon in the Continental War. However, the
What do you mean
majority
you
of the
don't?
artillery is out of action after an air raid by the Independent State Allied forces. When that happened, the main base was being repaired from the damage caused by the asteroid, so it managed to escape the bombardment.
That was us! We
The
blew it
Ocean
up!
Army continued the repairs in secret and
We
managed
blew
to
up
reactivate its
Stonehenge.
base systems. Once preparations are
We did that in
complete,
Ace
we'll be
Combat
able to
4,
fire again.
Tom!
However, the officer in charge has yet to confirm whether it can be fired more than once.
The officer in charge is
In
Erica
other words,
Lindbeck.
It is looking like we may have only one chance to be able to bring down one of those invulnerable Arsenal birds. We're going all in on this one plan. The Erusian forces have detected our movements and are marching on Stonehenge. The Arsenal bird is closing in, but if our operation goes as planned, we
Gee.
should be able to shoot it down before it reaches the operation area.
Why are there Erusian forces deploying from
We've set up
Tyler
strong
Island?
points we call menhirs around Stonehenge. Provide them with air support while keeping air superiority. Our mission is to protect Stonehenge until it can shoot down that monster bird. If we can shoot down even just one Arsenal bird, it will significantly reduce the scale of the enemy's air defense network. Stonehenge is our only way of bringing down an Arsenal bird. Missing is a luxury we cannot afford.
The mission in Ace Combat 4 was literally called Stonehenge Offensive. This one is called Stonehenge Defensive. Alright, let's see what we got going on here. We're getting rid of this skin. I'm sorry. It's messing with me a bit too much. No, Tom. Unforgivable. Give me 52,000 push-ups. Let's go with the Strider skin. There we go. That's... For some reason, my eyes aren't bleeding anymore. I'm not entirely sure why they were bleeding in the first place. You could give me 52,000. I have apparently streamers get unlimited channel points, so that doesn't mean anything to me.
Strider Squadron, proceed to runway. Sortie ASAP.
This mission. This is just a great mission all around. Alright. Let's go! I got shit over here to blow up. Damn it, Tom. I'll do it after the mission. No, I don't, spammer.
Attention, all defensive and air support teams.
There she
In
is.
order to get up and running, what I need most from you is time. As long as you can provide me that, my program will bring down the Arsenal bird.
That was Major Deanna McConey. I'm Warrant Officer Lehman, a specialist. We're now
She's
commencing the
very
operation to
young,
destroy the Arsenal
Major,
bird.
by the way. Very
Be a
young.
long fight. Don't waste any ammo.
So that's Stonehenge, huh? It's bigger than I imagined. Uglier, too.
Look at that mess of cables. They're using generator trucks to run it.
Are we sure that thing's even gonna fire? Seriously, I mean, how long is it?
If it doesn't, then our luck is run dry. I'd get praying if I were you.
Well, if it works, it'll bring down even an Arsenal bird. Big if. And it'd have to hit.
Men here 6. Enemy tank ahead. Located an enemy tank. Lancaster, requesting close air support.
Men here 6. Request for air support confirmed. Heading to the way.
Listen up. Our job is to defend here. That's all. You got it? This should be easy. Go on your paycheck.
Vehicle confirmed destroyed.
We're fine.
Men here 6. The enemy ground forces have been eliminated. Much obliged for the air support.
That's a hit.
All right, guys. This time you get
Oh, this is another mission. We're going to deliberately crash at the second part. And we actually have to in order to get what we want.
Powering main system. Skipping sequences 47 to 97.
Activating. We just need one shot.
Men here 7. We're linked up with ground and air support and are ready to drive the enemy back.
Additional hostiles inbound. Great timing.
Bombers, bearing 190. Stonehenge won't survive a bomb run. You have to stop them.
Report to our Stonehenge wall. We're really counting on that air support.
One is more than enough. All threats.
Bring them down one at a time.
Strider 1, box 2.
Allied aircraft, don't worry about us. Take out those bombers.
The enemy isn't letting up. There's just no wind in
We've
sight.
only got 60% green. We've got 30% yellow, 10% is red.
Well, it has been sitting here rusting away for the past 20 years. I'd say a few glitches are to be expected. Hurry and verify the reds and yellows.
Roger.
All enemies attacking Bender 5 have been eliminated. Good job.
Beautiful.
Hostile bomber destroyed. Nice work. Keep Stonehenge safe for us.
One shot from Stonehenge and that Arsenal bird will be cooked.
We're not up against just a young pilot.
Get in there.
They're chasing down his prey like a hungry falcon. Missile, breaking.
Strider 1, missile.
Engineer 7 here. Enemy aircraft approaching. We're gonna clean this place out. If we don't get air support, we're dead.
Power level is at 40%. 42%. Come on, damn it!
Come on, baby. Be good. We need you.
They did good at selling the desperation in this mission too.
Is that thing really gonna fire?
There's ice on my wings. Gotta be careful.
More hostiles advancing towards Men Here 6. Ground forces haven't noticed yet.
Take out the enemy while our friends are still on their feet.
That only stretched me out. Continuing with combat. Oh, baby, we're saved! Whoever's flying the plane with 3 lines, I'm buying you a beer later.
Just one. You bastard. How dare you insult me? Bomb me myself.
This is Men Here 7. Enemy reinforcements. They're attacking in waves.
Watch out for anti-aircraft fire. We can't afford to lose anyone right now.
Keep it coming. It's gonna take more than that to break me.
Missile, evade!
Ooh, I didn't see that there were 2 in there.
Took out Strider 1.
It's failed to pay attention, is what that is. Oh well, that's fine. We have to actually fully
Attention,
restart
all
for
defensive
this.
and air support teams. In order to get up and running, what
It
I need
happens.
most from you is time. As long as you can provide me that, my program will bring
Hey,
down the
you get to
Arsenal
spend
bird.
more time with Major
That was
McConey
Major
then.
Deanna McConey. I'm Warrant Officer Lehman, a specialist. We're now commencing the operation to destroy the Arsenal bird.
It's gonna be
Best
a long
best
fight.
Ace Combat
Don't waste
waifu
the
right
ammo.
there.
So that's Stonehenge, huh? It's bigger than I imagined. Uglier, too.
Look at that mess of cables. They're using generator trucks to run it.
Are we sure that thing's even gonna fire? Seriously, I mean, how old is it?
If it doesn't, then our luck is run dry. I'd get praying if I were you.
Well, if it works, it'll bring down even an Arsenal bird. Big if.
You love showing up for explosions. I mean, who doesn't?
Located an enemy tank. Lancaster, requesting close air support.
Men Here 6. Request for air support confirmed. Help is on the way.
Listen up. Our job is to defend here. That's all. You got it? This should be easy. Go on your paycheck. This is Men Here 6. The enemy ground forces have been eliminated.
We're already doing better than the last run, so I'm really not upset about that.
45 seconds. Grab some chow or something. Hostile on the clear to lock.
Target eliminated. That's half of Men Here 5's aerial problems. 1 is more than enough. Clear all threats.
Powering main system. Go boost. Skipping sequence is 47 to 97.
Activating. You just need 1 shot.
This is Men Here 7. We've linked up with ground and air support and are ready to drive the enemy back.
Additional hostiles inbound. Great timing.
Woo!
Bombers, bearing 190. Stonehenge won't survive a bomb run. You have to stop them.
Is that thing really gonna fire?
All enemies attacking Men Here 5 have been eliminated. Good job.
I'm hit.
We've only got 60% green. We've got 30%
You're
yellow,
actually
10%
playing an
is red.
SAO game?
Well, it has been sitting here rusting away for the past 20 years. I'd say a few glitches are to be expected. Hurry and verify the reds and yellows.
Is there a good SAO game
Hostile
out
bomber
there
destroyed. Nice work. Keep
that
Stonehenge
isn't just a
safe
copy
for
of
us.
that hack?
Our target is on the ground.
Interesting.
On my target's back. Time to punch through.
The enemy air support knows what it's doing. They're pounding us.
Watch out for anti-aircraft fire. We can't afford to lose anyone right now. Keep your eyes glued to the ground. Destroy those closest to
No,
the
I
first.
was not being an ass. I was genuinely asking.
Strider 1, target destroyed.
Because the one that I played was like a carbon copy of not hacked.
Enemy aircraft approaching. We're gonna clean this place out. If we don't get air support, we're dead.
Right on, Strider.
Power
Take it
level
easy,
is
buddy.
40%. 42%. Come on, damn it!
Come on, baby. Be good. We need you. Get you, pal.
Enemy blocked me. Breaking up.
Try to think like the enemy. You should know what their next action is.
More hostiles advancing towards Men Here 6. Ground forces haven't noticed yet.
Let's take out the enemy while our friends are still on their feet.
There's no way we're letting them take down Stonehenge. Oh, baby, we're saved! Whoever is flying the plane with 3 lines, I'm buying you a beer later.
Strider Squadron, if you get lost, head towards Trigger.
Again, only, yeah, I know.
A guy on the ground is shooting at me.
That's because you're dumb, Count.
Enemy reinforcements.
You're a dumb person.
Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you. Strider 1, target destroyed. Target acquired.
Missile launch, evade! We can't afford to let Stonehenge fall. We're really counting on that air support.
Strider 1, missile away.
They're supposed to be the ones on the offensive. How did they get us on the run? We've wiped out half of them. Keep it up!
Measure 7 looks bad. I don't think they're gonna make it.
Line of sight. Avoid friendly fire.
Stonehenge
Jeez.
personnel, focus on your jobs. Don't stare out the windows.
Don't make the Queen angry.
More bombers. They're high. Altitude 8,000. Bearing 150.
The enemy's going all out, too.
The enemy is
Railgun power supply is...
within sight.
Damn it. Numbers aren't going up.
Bypass of the auxiliary condenser.
Come on, damn it.
We need a come on damn it counter.
This is Men Here 6. That's the last of the enemy reinforcements. I gave my men a 15-minute vacation. Sorry, I need a short breather myself. I'll just be
Yeah,
sitting on my
we're at
log
2
flat.
right
I'll be
now.
back before lunch.
What did you say?
This is Men Here 5. We've engaged the enemy reinforcements. We're ready to take the door.
It's like goddamn whack-a-mole out here. I'm already exhausted.
Grit your teeth and fly. Remember that the fate of the whole war depends on this mission.
Visual on target. Prepare for bombing run.
Denied.
Take out all bombers.
We can see the smoke from here. You get those bombers.
Yeah, and single-handedly.
The bird with the 3 lines. It's gotta be him.
That should take care of the reinforcements facing Men Here 5. Get going.
This is Quicker. I shut that stupid alarm clock. It's time to bomb Stonehenge. Back to the Stone Age.
Ah, I see what you did there. That was clever.
Strider 1, AU gun destroyed.
I'm still gonna kill you though.
They'll never want to fight again. Strider 1, target destroyed. New hostiles bearing 210. Number unknown.
More hostiles, fantastic. My score's just gonna keep climbing.
Never learn.
We've successfully defended Men Here 7. Good work, everyone. our SSG. Without them, we probably would have been the ones in trouble. This is Clipper. Mission accomplished. Looks like I made it in time.
I mean, pretty fair, it's pretty fair, Kevin.
More guests. Bombers and their escorts. Bearing 170.
Oh, shit. I want to go smack them down, but those boys below are hanging on by a thread. You want me to choose? Power level is at 80%. You think we should take our shot?
Patience. Don't want to waste everyone's hard work. Just wait for 100.
I guess you're right. Give the fire control system one last check while we're waiting.
Roger.
Enemy rocket unit coming from the southwest, and helo-borne assault from the northeast. They're planning a direct assault on Stonehenge. Stop them. Let's split up.
Glad I paid attention there just now. That could have been bad.
More bombers approaching.
Move it!
All enemy bombers have been destroyed.
Almost there. This should all be over soon. This is one ugly battle, but what a story for my kid.
Of course, 7 is hitting on the elf lady. That poor innocent elf lady.
Okay, the helo unit's all yours, Trigger. Lead the way and eliminate the enemy. Cyclops, you take the rocket unit.
Roger that.
Friendly down! Prepare to fire! They know we're here, so shoot them before they shoot us! How long till you're ready? Once we fire, that cannon will crumble and the battle will end! Understood. Commencing mission. Chopper is on its way to Stonehenge. We're doing everything we can to fire as quickly as possible. Just buy us some time until then.
Target's still active. Helo assault unit is down. If they had infiltrated Stonehenge, it would have been all over. Good work. Cyclops squadron has eliminated the rocket unit. Keep it up.
Ow! There. Oh, there's one of Professor's favorite
Given
babies.
my program, a lot of the time it means Stonehenge will be
Let's
ready to
kill
fire
it.
shortly.
Stand by. I'm picking up something on my radar. The signal is massive. It's the Arsenal bird.
Okay, we have to do a reset here. Hang on.
I have visual. Arsenal bird confirmed. Here
Yes.
they come. A swarm of UAVs is launching from the Arsenal bird. Keep them away from Stonehenge.
We won't crash. There we go.
I have visual. Arsenal bird confirmed. Here they come. A swarm of UAVs is launching from the Arsenal bird. Keep them away from Stonehenge.
Onto the target, see where the variables. How long till we can fire?
Firing at 60!
Hear that? Keep us safe till then.
Fire control system inspection complete. Radar error correction. Good to go. He's over in the center vehicle. 45 seconds! Releasing safety! Cooling system active. Another one down. That's places on me.
Confirm voltage.
Voltage stable. 30 seconds. One more UAV down.
Strider 2 is hit. Skull, stabilize the craft and get out. Sorry, it's up to you now.
Kills is trigger racking up.
We have confirmation. Live projectile is loaded. Power level is at 100%. 15 seconds.
Brain control?
All green.
Initiate final countdown.
Understood. Commencing final countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Stop the countdown. We lost the target.
Starting the shutdown?
Con? The stupid thing is flying in the open.
The survey data isn't updating. No response from our spotter.
Survey vehicle down.
Those vehicles were Stonehenge's eyes. Without those, I'm sorry.
Don't give up yet, Major. We still have sensors. Alright. The oldest sensors in the book. What are you scheming?
They're too unreliable.
Not bad.
That's something.
Impossible. Rerouting circuits. We can't do any more. Half the battery containers are out. We can't carry out our mission.
Come on, damn it!
There's 3.
Attention, all personnel! We have a change in the mission. We will now be using direct fire to shoot down the Arsenal bird. Listen, attack the central propellers. If you can destroy them, the Arsenal bird will slow down.
Strider 1, Cyclops 1, pair up and attack that propeller. Everyone else, defend Stonehenge from the UAVs. Jaeger, you take the lead. Next hit on the Arsenal bird's central propeller. It's ready against APS.
Damn glory hound. Do your friggin' job!
Cap, we need someone who can take down those UAVs. It's up to you.
Trigger, do not ignore this.
Unbelievable. Stonehenge came with officers at the rage table? Or was that curious?
Guess they knew what they were doing.
This whole operation is crazy. Well, only a total madman could bring down the Arsenal bird. Cooling system active.
Give us the UTM coordinates under the Arsenal bird. We'll calculate the range. And I need you to be exact. Cyclops 3 missile incoming. Look out!
I've been hitting. I have to eject.
Cast out. Send a request for rescue. Conditions are clear. Expect some injuries. 60 seconds remain.
Give me a second. It's been a while since I've used something this archaic. Does the angle on this table account for wind and Coriolis force?
No, it wouldn't. You have to determine that. That's what an azimuth is.
Alright, that takes care of the propellers. Arsenal bird is slowing down. I knew my faith was well placed, Trigger. Cyclops 4 has been hit. Are you alright?
I'm fine. We can't lose any more allies.
Knock that off. Push yourself too hard and you're dead. Get back to base.
Wilco over.
Propeller stalled.
Power level is at 80%. Confirm voltage.
It's stable.
Power level is at 100%.
Got our part. Stonehenge. Shoot.
Understood. Begin final countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4,
Adjusting angle.
3, 2, 1. Fire! Hit, damn it!
Got it.
Yeah! Oh yeah! Hot damn! Is it really over now?
Reporting mission success. Lehman, this victory belongs to you. That was a good lesson on the importance of manual control.
Today's MVPs are the LRSSG.
I'll say, especially those two lead birds. They're the Ocean big shots. We can win if we follow them.
Like I said,
Big shots?
a very well scripted
And
mission.
the Ocean Big Shot.
Looks like we're on the offensive now. The enemy's defensive range dropped along with that Arsenal bird. That just means more pie for us.
Are we gonna eat the whole thing?
The brass is always hungry for more. They've got a bottomless appetite. But enough about that. Get some rest now before the counterattack.
Yeah, we got our hands dirty for nothing. The guys were babbling about a three-line marking. Look into that for me.
So apparently there's a, yeah, there's that small outpost out there. Imagine the pucker factor watching that thing come down that close to it. Imagine. Oh shit! Here it comes. I love it. Alright, I'll get your history fact here. Let's do the debrief, and I'll get you your history fact here.
The mission succeeded, but at a great cost. This victory marks a strategic turning point. The enemy has only one arsenal bird left, and the defensive grid around the space elevator has been decimated. We can expect a counteroffensive by Osean forces everywhere.
So, where was I going with this? Okay. First thing first. Today's the last day, guys. At least I think it is. For the CAP Dono. So exclamation point tip or exclamation point donate in chat. All that goes towards CAP. Alright? So that's the first thing. Now, history fact. The fantastic and outstanding Stonehenge guns, they're based off of something that's real. I'm sure I've actually mentioned this before. Actually, I know I have. But they're actually based on the 15-inch harp gun. There's only one that's left in at least somewhat okay-looking condition. The other one is really rough. It's rusted out as can be. So there's one in Barbados, and there's one at Yuma Proving Grounds in Arizona. And both of them were run. There was also another one at Eglin Air Force Base, but it's gone. They were built late 1950s, early 1960s. And they were basically designed and built to actually fire blanks, sabot rounds into just skirting the outer atmosphere and then testing ballistics re-entry on those sabot rounds. But Army Research Labs ran that, ARL, and Weapons Command is the one that oversaw the design format, and then there were a bunch of other educational institutions that were involved with it as well. But yeah, eventually, you know, a program closes down, gets shut down, and eventually, you know, they fall into a state of disrepair. I think there were only 5 guns at most built. The one in Barbados looks like shit. It's just off to the side of the airport when you come into Barbados. The other one at YPG in Arizona, still relatively in good shape, because they've kept it aside for, you know, preservation purposes. So it's a very pretty white gun in the middle of the desert. We foobarred this. Thought we did a little bit better, but we did. We foobarred it. Oh well. On to the next.
I was born downtown, in our capital. When I recall my homeland,
It's
my
Bree.
thoughts are filled with the sights and sounds of the city. But home means something different to each and every one of us. Therefore, I've decided to visit every place where our citizens call home. The Kingdom of Erusia is a land of diversity. Each region has its own unique and special culture.
Kind of get the feeling she's just like, everything I just said was bullshit. We are going to get to DLC tonight. All right.
The destruction of one of their arsenal birds has significantly reduced the scale of Erusia's air defense network. Osean forces have moved into the areas where we gained air superiority and freed over half of the Eusian continent. However, Erusia is feeling the pressure and is reacting by attempting to activate the ballistic missile base in the suburbs of Sierra Plata. For the past 72 hours, they've put their resources and people into action, and have already entered the final stages of a launch. The missile silo is deep underground. To destroy it, we'll need a bomber to drop a huge deep penetration bomb in a precise place. Unfortunately, that airspace is thick with clouds at the moment, so it'll be difficult for a bomber to hit the target accurately. Normally, we'd wait for the weather to clear, but with the situation being what it is, we don't have that option. So, we will be the bomber's eyes and find
2
the
meter
missile
exhaust
silo.
port. It really kind of
You'll
is.
all be equipped with targeting pods instead of special weapons. We need you to fly at low altitude, visually identify which silo they're activating, then acquire it with your targeting pod. Once you press the firing switch, the bombers will drop their payload based on the location data provided by the targeting pod. You will need to keep the silo in the center of your sight until the bomb hits its target, or else it will miss entirely. It takes a high level of airmanship to properly guide these bombs to their targets while flying the plane. Naturally, we assume the enemy has positioned anti-air artillery and aircraft in the area of operations, so stay alert. Additionally, we suffered human and material losses in the last battle, so Cyclops Squadron will sit this one out. Trigger, it's up to you to make this work with just Strider Squadron.
We all know that we could make this work with just us. Alright. Is that what I want to go with? I think it is, actually. Speed. We need both speed and mobility. I suppose we could do the Nosferatu. Is that really what I want it though? I feel like I use guns a lot more in AC7, so I should probably go with the Wyvern. Bunker Busters are fun though. Bunker Busters are so much fun. Break through anything. And they really do. Those are weapons that also really exist. I love the soundtrack for this though too.
Arusia only has 5 IRBM silos in total. Therefore, the enemy's made a number of fake silos to try and throw our bombers off the scent.
Did you say fake?
They're painted to look like the real thing from the sky. Can't tell the difference.
It's the wing of that LRSSG that brought down that Arsenal bird. We've got the bombs. You do the terminal guidance.
In order to use the targeting pods, you'll need to change weapons first. Try to align the missile silo with a circle in the center of your HUD. When you're lined up, hit the firing switch and the bomb will drop. You're gonna need to keep the silo aligned until the bomb hits. The enemy set up anti-air weapons in multiple locations.
We need to work together to take them down.
Keep the targeting pod trained on that silo until the payload is delivered.
Again, but it was off the mark. Let's give him another.
The warhead should be exposed. Standard weaponry will suffice. But take your pick.
Dropping another bunker buster will take some time. Aim carefully. Destruction of first missile silo confirmed.
The IRBM is aimed at the OC garrison. Those lives are at stake. We have no time.
They completely lost it. You can bet on it.
Let's end this madness.
We have to break it.
Love it. I do love this music too.
Missile launched.
I've actually like had this on a loop before, like a 1 hour loop, and just jammed to it for an hour before.
Strider 1, target acquired. Target eliminated.
Dropping the bomb now. With our bunker busters, it doesn't matter how much steel they load or how deep it is.
True.
Missile silo destroyed.
It really
At least
doesn't.
2. No launch signs yet.
We might be able to pull this off. Let's keep it up and get the rest of these silos.
Picking up an enemy squadron. It must be the
A
reinforcements
cat
they
jam?
called in.
Hell yeah.
Appear to be going
Hell
after our
yeah.
bomber. Take them out if they interfere with our mission.
This is a serious mission. Was it Wiseman who gave Strider 2 to count? A formation changes every mission. I'm sure he has a reason for it. I'll believe that when I see it. I'm just glad he won't be there to chew my ear off.
Yeah. I didn't think I was gonna get that.
Missile silo
I was actually
destroyed.
convinced I wasn't.
Next. Nothing compared to what we faced in the last mission. The sky feels open and free today. As a Cyclops, I felt like a bird in a cage. Once this mission's over, I guess we'll be back under the company commander's thumb again. What a pain in the ass.
Strider 1, you're entering clouds. Missile launched. Target destroyed.
Pay attention, right. That bandit is still on your back.
I'm on my target. Breaking from enemy. Bandit acquired. Lock on. They're the ones designating target.
Right, confirmed. Dropping the bomb now.
Bandit has a lock.
That was a mistake. No structures visible.
Well, we had to hit a fake eventually.
Target eliminated. Strider 1, bandit splashed.
Evade. Continuing attack.
You know what? You guys are starting to piss me off here.
Strider 1, box 2. 5 minutes remaining.
So, you can go get fricked on. Get hecked on.
We did it. That takes care of that. Nice work.
Bunker buster away.
The bomb was off its mark. Target
What?
is still standing.
Where did you drop that thing? Jeez. I didn't even see the
Box 2. Box 2.
tracker.
I'm behind my target. Caution. Enemy has a lock.
Enemy sighted.
Bunker buster away.
We tore the lid off that silo. Let's dig in.
Hit. Target destroyed.
The fewer there are, the harder they are to find. Good luck.
There's only one silo remaining.
I'm like a wolf that's been let off his leash. These guys won't know what hit him. I thought you were a bird from its cage.
Hostile confirmed destroyed.
Let's chat in the meantime while we're playing this game of cat and mouse. What are your plans for this week? What are you hoping to crush?
Strider 1, missile away. Strider 1, target destroyed.
Elon? Wow, so direct, Tom. So direct.
Wake up! It's coming your way!
Target is hit. All enemy aircraft confirmed destroyed.
Do we have time for the silos?
3 minutes remaining.
He does. I hope to pull for Yalon too, so. You know, for the first time in a really long time.
Takes considerable
Oh shit!
manpower
I
and
wasn't paying
supplies
attention
to
to
launch
time.
the missile.
Okay, we gotta
Target confirmed.
high fry
Drop the
this.
bomb now.
Must have been a decoy. No fire or explosions on the ground.
We're gonna do a 10 pole probably when it comes online tonight.
2 minutes remaining. Trigger, bomb has been dropped. The targeting pod failed to guide the bomb to the target.
That was some bullshit just now.
Strider 1, locked on target. Target destroyed.
Strider 1, we have the coordinates. Firing the bunker buster.
There we go.
All missile silos have been destroyed.
Wait, what the hell is that?
Alert! We've detected an IRBM launch. Confirmed signature on our radar. Launch site is this dam.
Not from the silos?
They certainly hit it well. We still have a chance. Shoot it down before it reaches critical altitude.
Enemy has a lock.
Missile. Missile.
Mark 2.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Missile launched.
Missile.
On my target's tail.
Intermediate range
Confirmed
ballistic
signature
missile.
on our radar. Warning, we confirm another launch. Take it out.
It's an intermediate range.
New hostiles.
Not
All
to be
aircraft
confused with
confirmed.
intercontinental.
Additional launch confirmed.
Incoming.
There's IRBM, MRBM, SRBM, and ICBM.
Enemy's got a lock. Breaking. Bandit in my sights.
Why are they throwing MiG-21s out here? That's random.
Range.
Well, yeah, they would. They would. Now you see why I wanted to have a high-speed aircraft out here.
Target acquired.
However, one missile would have
Target
sufficed.
will soon reach critical altitude. All of the missiles have been destroyed.
I was cutting it pretty close. I was starting to get a little nervous.
You're telling me. You had us sweating up here, and there wasn't even anything we could do about it. Glad we were partnered with you on this operation.
That went about as expected. Be sure to include in the report how much ass I kicked while off the company commander's leash. Roger that, and I'll be sure to include all the crap you said about Wiseman, too.
All right. So we dropped the freaking the ICBMs. Hooray.
We have successfully prevented an enemy ballistic missile attack. Strider Squadron, you did very well without your unit commander. We are now preparing for the final stage of our long-range operation, seizing the capital.
Okay, for this we actually have to quit mission. I want to make sure that I'm right on this here. 1 second. One moment. Where's my browser? There it is. Oh my gosh, I can't type. There we go. Do. Okay. So yeah, we do need to go now to SP. All right.
Hey, Alex. I've almost finished writing the summary for the report.
We will here in just a second, Tom.
Perfect.
I'm still unconvinced.
After this briefing, we will.
So here's a question for you, Alex. How can we do this without killing 3 strikes?
Fencer still hasn't recovered?
He has, but the doctor won't let him fly.
Just as much.
How much longer are you gonna make me wait?
Who's the self-important stiff?
Here, and he really is quite important.
We're connected. Ready now, sir.
I'm Brigadier General Howard Clemens. I'm in charge of this operation. Our objective is to capture an advanced submarine in harbor at Artiglio. The port of Artiglio and the surrounding oil facilities were mostly destroyed by another air operation.
Oh, that port. Seems like such a long time ago.
Whoops.
Been there?
However, Erusian forces repaired the facilities and used them to resupply and maintenance a massive submarine.
Here's a question. How long do you think this submarine is? If you guess 495 meters, you're right. It also has a width of 116 meters, with a submerged displacement of 810,000 tons. It's a supersized nuclear submarine powered by 2 liquid metal-cooled reactors.
I guess it really is huge. So who's the quiz show host?
Yeah, it is.
David North. I'm an OIA analyst from Advanced Weapons Analysis.
Why isn't he here?
Because he doesn't need to be. He can perform his analysis at his home office.
Ha! We've got ourselves an armchair detective.
Continue.
I've come to call this super submarine the Alicorn. The Alicorn is a submarine, and yet it can stage aircraft operations like a carrier. It also boasts some serious firepower with its 2 main railguns. Their range is over 400 kilometers.
A real monster if there ever was one.
The sub's force projection capabilities are equivalent to a carrier strike group. Furthermore, it can approach underwater or use aircraft and railguns to attack outside the enemy's range. It has an unusual history befitting such a ship. It was launched 4 years ago. However, it went MIA on a sea trial after being outfitted. It was later found at the bottom of the ocean by chance, and of the 356 crewmen, 330 were rescued. Here's the question. For how many days was the Alicorn underwater? It was 698 days.
That's stupid.
They were down there 2 years?
They were on the seafloor at 15 degrees.
So why are they deploying it to the front lines now?
I suspect it has to do with the loss of an arsenal bird in the IRBM cluster.
Huh. Okay, so we just blow up the damn thing?
We capture it. Don't make me repeat myself. We've had reports from local sources that there are weapons of mass destruction aboard the Alicorn.
Source?
If we can secure that evidence, we'll gain advantage in the peace negotiations post-war.
The Ocean Navy has dispatched a fleet, including a landing ship, to capture the Alicorn. Our mission is to secure air superiority and protect this assault and capture task force.
If we take too long, they'll scuttle the sub. The fleet will commence its actions while we seize the skies.
Wouldn't it be risky to bring the fleet in before we secure air superiority?
That is none of your concern.
Kind of is.
So basically, you're putting our fleet in danger for political gains.
They should have taught how to address superiors in boot camp.
An EW squadron will be deployed.
their ESM will be a valuable asset. Stay within their range, and you'll have a significant advantage over your enemies. The ETA for the EW aircraft is the same as HI.
Only Strider Squadron will sort it.
Whoa, I have to sit this one out?
Wait, Wiseman, you're not coming?
I'll be assisting the Brigadier General at HQ.
This is by no means a difficult mission. Your squadron commander's absence shouldn't change that.
What a dickhead. Alright, chat, yes. We are going to take a break, so get up, stretch. We're gonna run a quick 60-second ad break. And when we get back, salvation. Somebody ping Bonnie Canuck. We'll be back. Alrighty. Let us see what it is that we can do. DEAUX. Do. I haven't been pinged yet, which means something that I've been waiting for has not yet happened. Okay. Let's get this show on the road, partner. We're gonna have to do tactical.
Strider Squadron aircraft prep complete. You're cleared to taxi.
Technical resets here too. Probably. I think. Pretty sure. 99% sure. Mostly sure. Something like. Oh, we're gonna have to deal with the twins too, I just remembered. Scream would be a waifu if she wasn't so batshit crazy.
It's a requiem. Set off as soon as we're ready. Here we go. Do it with a bang. Understood. Shit. What's up?
Friendly aircraft and EW aircraft will arrive 5 minutes late.
What?
That's normal.
Retreat and wait for backup. Retreat not authorized. Gain air superiority at once.
Trigger, what now?
This is the right aircraft? You've just talked one up. Come on. It's time to find a real fighter pilot.
Clueless or not? Trigger's already kicked off the game.
We're going in. After Trigger.
All aircraft. Engage. Weapons free.
Sir, you didn't tell us there was a change in the H hour.
Bandit splash.
In our hot shot was the last 5 minutes.
I'm hit!
Just a little longer till the friendlies arrive.
Look who we've got here. Plan out maybe pass that time, but we're no pushover. Yeah! Here we go, cowboys. Surround them.
Don't slow down. Being late is not an option.
Locked on. Target is hit.
Come and get me.
What's your fix? Bandit! Where do we hit? Brzezinski! Come on, six. Let's get this squared away.
Traeger, enemy closing on your 6. Strider 2, Fox 2.
Take them on in pairs.
Bingo, number is tougher than I thought.
Shut your trap and keep shooting.
Shit, dealing with the fang. Air combat's a lot harder without Wiseman. You sure? Our man Tree was an absolute monster just now.
Love it.
Missile launched.
I don't need no Wiseman to fly.
Improve it, Cal.
Righto.
These guys are good. I think one of the ones that you took the runway. We're the last generation of fighter pilots. I'm sure that's what we can do.
It's not every day you're in a battle like this.
Come on, try me. Nobody's got more combat experience than we do.
Help me!
You are.
Strider Squadron. Enemy aircraft have begun their assault on the fleet. Swiftly secure our air superiority.
I know that, but we're outnumbered. Pushing back hard.
One time with the gun. One last chopper.
Target down.
Last flight, brother.
Down quite a few and haven't even made a dent.
Shut up. You see Trigger complaining?
Well, he doesn't talk much, but fine. Here I go.
See you later, cowboy. I'll be right.
Keep course. A few sparks are to be expected.
Yes, EW aircraft and Drake squadron.
It's going.
I didn't think you'd get her so quickly.
We're here, team.
The EW aircraft have strong ESM on board. They can improve your dogfighting capabilities by enhancing missile range, homing, and more.
It takes an ace to down an ace.
Missile launched.
We're not fighting UAVs. It's just as hard on them as it is on us.
Destroyed.
Drake 5 engaging.
I've got a city back here.
Trigger, take out enemies away from our fleet, too. Take control of the entire airspace.
Splash. Drake Squadron, follow me. I'll show you how the pros do it.
Copy that. Deal with what you got. Drake 1.
Missile launched.
Drake 3. Engaging.
That would have been way too close if it wasn't for Trigger. Entering ESM range.
Incoming missile.
Ah, love it.
Trigger splashed the hostile. Good. The ESM's improving your aircraft's dogfighting capabilities.
I'm in
Your 10 Trigger. Strider 1, missile launched.
Strider 1, Bandit is down. Keep it up.
What's your altitude? Motion's right through the clouds. Are you sure? Damn sure. It's 3 strikes. The enemy has a lock on me.
Strider 1, Bandit destroyed. EW aircraft was hit from an enemy Typhoon. Strider 1, missile launched.
Yes! This is the air combat I've been waiting for.
I bet you this is the Typhoon right here.
Receiving support from ESM.
Aw,
Target
I hate it
acquired.
when that kind of shit happens.
Missile launched.
Keep your eyes on 3 strikes. You might learn a thing or two. Roger. Mark 2. Ignore enemy aircraft. Focus on ESM. Incoming. Get in the clouds. Going up. Going up.
My wingman says he saw 3 strikes. Damn it, I can't stop crippling.
See that? Friendly can't move to attack enemy ships. Target has been destroyed.
Target destroyed. Multiple aircraft approaching this airspace. They're Harriers.
Any moves to attack our fleet must be stopped.
All right.
We'll go.
Guys are well trained.
WDB can copy.
Got my wingman.
Now it's my turn.
I don't even have time for a snack on this operation.
Just wait, I'll get you a break in a second.
Thanks.
That bird over there flies pretty well. It's pilots like Calico still around.
Soviet friendlies engaged in dogfights.
Target acquired.
Trigger 1, 3 and 4 head to 3.
Love that.
Attack. Trigger 3 will come. Forward daily. Pilot your room with the plane.
Trigger, I'm seeing advanced stealth fighters.
SG-57s, highly capable planes. Stay on your toes if you engage them.
Highly capable and like none are airworthy in real life because they're Russian, which means they're garbage.
Those fighters are after the fleet. Take care of the rest.
Evacuate immediately. Destroyer tight.
Returning to base. Don't forget to tell the mechanic to seem to have a problem every time freeze track shows up.
I've got a lock. Word is up.
Enemy ships to our third. Witness to enemy aircraft are in range. You see the signs that up? Why the hell was it not in action all this time?
Hostile confirmed destroyed.
Dogfight.
Aim for the one on friendly's force down.
Strider 1, missile launched. Harrier 2s have all been destroyed. Good job. Great work. Detecting hostile barrage jamming. They brought EW aircraft. I'm displaying the jammed area on your radars.
Command duty officer. The approaching landing ship is to be considered hostile. Set it as your target. Roger. Set primary target to hostile ship Puffin. Our target is the captain of the Puffin, Robin Airy. Captain. You don't see it. It's about killing the people on board.
Missile's not homing in properly.
When in range enemy jammers, missile lock-on and homing capabilities are reduced.
This is gonna be trouble.
Past the third checkpoint. We're halfway there. From Puffin to all ships. Change formation.
Full speed ahead. Move in front of the landing ship Puffin. We're going to be their shield. I should have switched with Lanza.
Take them off. Get in the crowd.
Target was not struck.
Strider 4, Fox 2.
Enemy EW aircraft is down.
Enemy vector jamming zone shrinking. Trigger shot down an SU-57. That was our youngest pilot.
All aircraft be advised. Enemy strike fighters are on the approach. They're fullbacks, definitely faster than the ones before.
Pose a serious threat. Take them down.
Righto. Trigger, let's get this done quick.
They can target at the moment I try to close in on their ships. They're only human. They'll tire out soon enough.
Jeez, I forgot how enduring these missions are.
Clouds or something?
We definitely hit a hornet's nest.
Strider 1, missile launched.
Hell yeah. Strider 1 has down the target.
Be advised, enemy aircraft nearing the landing ship.
Got a visual on the target submarine. Really is keeping falling on the here.
March, intercepting.
Catch me if you can.
Seawiz failed.
Target
Incoming.
is hit.
The landing ship is under attack. Keep the enemy away from our ships.
Missile launched.
Hard port. We can't cross the fleet fast. All personnel.
Jeez.
Look, another destroyer's been sunk.
Target eliminated.
Just
Good work.
rip through
Looks like
them.
we'll have that beast captured in no time.
They'll be happy to see us. It's been 2 years at the bottom of the ocean. They wouldn't want to go back to that. I see 3 strikes.
I'll kill you.
All aircraft be advised. 2 bogies on the approach. Aircraft type, SU-47.
Rockets. Marusha doesn't have many of those. Where'd they come from?
Hey, Rage, can I kill him now?
Oh,
I've waited
God.
long enough.
Use the confusion to get on his 6.
Like a true villain, huh? I like the way you think.
Who's seeing on my tail? Taking fire!
Woo!
Idiot! Ignore
They are unhinged, but they're both unhinged.
More of these guys.
Then you don't see any more eruption. We're just filthy bats.
Entering ESM range.
Enemy sighted.
Strike one, get him off me. Missile fired, pay attention!
Get him.
I'm gonna screw you up so bad.
I'm glad you're up here with us, Trigger.
Missile away.
Hostiles just popped out of nowhere.
It's an ECM, type of saturation decoy.
Visually scan for the source. Attack missed.
Receiving support from ESM.
That's why the pay's so good. I'm in position. All right, screen, keep them hanging. Take down so you can figure out what I'm planning. Let's die.
Not yet. I haven't had enough fun.
Enough. The longer we fight, the higher the chances are that they'll get us.
Just get lit. Get lit, you bitch. Smack, I'll hit you again.
We can't take down 3 strikes with damaged planes.
God damn it! 3 strikes, I will have you. You will die.
What? Am I hearing things?
No, I hear it too.
Hey, these filthy bats are on the run.
Fox 3.
Let them go. Secure air superiority and protect your allies.
Wilco,
That's what I like to see. Locked on!
Time to take them out.
Additional hostiles confirmed. We're detecting surface-to-ship weapons teams around the sub. Eliminate them.
We got this. First strike in the squadron are with us.
Missile away.
Keep bringing them down.
Hell yeah, Strider 1 has down the target.
Strider 1, target acquired.
Fire all guns! Stay ready! Fire all guns! Copy!
All ground targets destroyed.
This takes away the enemy's surface-to-ship capabilities. Fine work, Trigger.
3 minutes
Stay
remaining.
in formation.
Wilco is will comply. Roger is acknowledged.
Standing behind you. Strider 1, missile away. Strider 1, bandit splashed.
Watch out! This gun can rain in missiles soon.
Yeah, that submarine was huge.
That's literally what Wilco is. Wilco will comply.
SIR station, target enemy aircraft.
You're almost out of special weaponry.
Triggers knocked out a target.
No, no, no! These destroy their landing ships. We can sink their planes along with it.
Don't bother reporting minor damages. If the landing ship faces, we win.
2 minutes remaining.
Portside hit! Damage control!
This is bad. The damage is spreading.
A friendly shot down the SU-34 approaching the fleet. We owe you one.
Captain, they're ready for takeoff, sir. They're prepared to sacrifice their lives to carry the cargo. Beautiful. Captain, don't lose sea. Lives are about to be snuffed out in senseless cruelty. How many must we sacrifice to put them to rest?
Captain, it's 3 strikes in the crew. They've tied down the enemy bird. Our next step might make it through.
Supercapture's charged. Great.
Target in sight. Main gun, bandit ready.
Let the LRSMC take care of the enemy aircraft.
We're gonna stay in this bubble. And I'm deliberately not taking a shot right now.
1 minute remaining.
So many of us fires. Target acquired.
Missile away.
They dodged it.
That shouldn't have missed, actually.
Enemy is locked on. Breaking.
I've got him now. Strider 1 splashed the bandit. Beautiful.
They're not retreating. The submarine must mean the world to them.
Alicorn, do you copy? You cannot stop the approaching enemy landing ship. Scuttle the sub immediately. Fools. As of now,
Don't you see?
Ruffin, this is Longcaster. Enemy's resistance is dwindling and we've almost secured air superiority.
Passing copy. Commencing capture operation.
The rest is all yours, Captain. Now I can finally have my sausage rolls.
That's the kind of food you eat up there?
Of course. Anything other than finger food would get in the way of my duties.
It clearly wasn't what she meant. Took longer than I expected. I'll be leaving now. You take command from here on. Well done, pilot. Then slow ahead, both engines.
Are you sure? Landing ship Puppet to all active units. Enemy submarine has started moving.
Commence firing. Main guns commence fire.
Bearing 180. Cruising at 5 knots. Movement on the deck. It's their aircraft.
Wow.
Alicorn fired on her with the railguns. The landing ship's on fire. It's gonna sink.
Confirming launch of submarine-based aircraft. 4 bird. It appears one of them is carrying a cruise missile.
What? What in the world?
What happened? Listen up. You need to take that bird down. Hurry!
Patch me in. Do you hear me? David North here. There's a possibility the cruise missile is a WMD.
Shit! Hey, what about the submarine?
We've got to help our ship first.
Don't lose them. Shoot them down.
Shit!
I might have to do a reset.
Ballast tanks. Full speed ahead once we're underway.
Trigger's caught up to them.
Scrap them, Trigger.
Enemy submarine is going under.
Shit.
That monster will roam the oceans.
12 miles until the aircraft leaves the AO.
Keep my words. This boat air against enemy's Hades. Get a definitive thing when we get to Banner. Yes.
Target's destruction confirmed.
I gunned him too. Sweet. I didn't realize. That's awesome.
CC was down by 3 strikes. The damn bastard ruined it. Captain, don't you see? He walked all over it with his dirty boots, over the crisp white sheets of my bed that I had just made.
Over my crisp white sheet.
Let's have him assist in the next plan. It'll make a fine sideshow for our scheme to kill 1 million people. Or was it the plan to save 10 million lives, Command Duty Officer?
It wasn't super narrow, but it was pretty narrow since I didn't have any ammunition.
Here we go.
I was not paying attention to my ammunition level prior to that, which really kind of screwed with me. So the fact that it worked was, or that I was able to just down them with guns was.
The operation has been completed. Stand by for further orders.
Hold on. We still don't know who those bats were. Why were they after Trigger? They were using Osia's radio frequency. You mean they're on our side?
Impossible. They didn't respond to our IFF. Or maybe they were there to settle a personal score. There's nothing unusual about being shot in the back by an ally.
Guess it might have been that way where we came from, but you know what I'm saying, Trigger?
Everyone, here's a question.
That's enough. Remove him from the call.
Wait, don't hang up on me yet. How did they know that we had intelligence on their weapons of mass destruction? They never would have taken such actions if they didn't know.
They have a spy.
Better to be suspicious than not, I suppose.
At the very least, we'll have to assume from here on out that they know everything that we do.
It's true. We got an S.
Another question, Alex. Captain Mateus Torres, the captain of the Alicorn. What is his goal?
There are 21 likely targets. The number of main routes
Wrong.
to the targets is 2,405.
You're being too logical.
Want me to define main?
Alex, can you be more sensory?
What do you mean?
Make me a collage of Torres's quotes. Work freely. Keep my hypothesis in mind.
This is so cool.
Life taken by cheap kills of forward projectional sea power.
No good.
No good.
Alex. All right, let's go on. Try to be a little more sensuous.
Monstrous, 16,752. And salvation of passivity.
Okay.
Vulgarity of 6 per minute of forward security.
Good.
Will of nuclear retaliation on death. 160mm guidance where massacre is placed by mass planning.
More logically.
Salvation of 10 million. An elegant massacre upon the Cage continents.
Stop. That's correct, or is it?
Love that. I can't believe we got an S on that. We're gonna go ahead and do another one. Still got technically 13 minutes. This will run us over, but I'm good for another one if you are, chat. Let's see here. Oh, we've only did. All right. Now let's go ahead and do this Anchorhead raid.
David, I've built a model of Captain Torres and 3 strikes, based on your hypothesis and mission parameters.
From the past, I ran a precision combat simulation. But it failed.
Bummer. Why didn't it work?
Reasons in sensuous order are: 1. Your hypothesis is trash. 2. The parameters you gave me are trash.
Did I do something to tick you off?
3. Captain Torres is a singularity.
So the values diverge. But what about this one? 4. 3 strikes is a singularity.
That's outside the confidence interval. The possibility that it's 1, 2, or 3 is 99%.
What?
Significance is high.
Try this. This is 3 strikes data before he's assigned to the LRSSG.
I know, right? It's so rude. Call him trash like that.
The Erusian military is gathering its remaining naval forces at Anchorhead Bay. Apparently, they're even bringing in ships from the Mothball fleet. This is probably to reinforce their naval power in preparation for the showdown in Farbanti. We've received intel that the Alicorn will also be joining them.
From which source, Brigadier General? There's a possibility the Alicorn's former crew have been tasked with sabotage.
Your job is to analyze the enemy's weaponry. From now on, speak only when authorized. I don't hear a response.
May I be authorized to speak first, sir?
When we're done, I'll be talking to your superiors. Here's your mission. LRSSG is to raid Anchorhead.
Smart
Carry out
mouth
airstrikes on Anchor Bay to the
intel
north
expert too.
and Yakyuk Bay to the south, inflicting all possible damage. If we can strip the port of its naval functions, we can also prevent the submarine from joining forces.
The area around Anchorhead is Erusian territory. To delay hostile detection, you will sortie in small numbers and make your way in at super low altitudes.
Small sortie. Who's going?
Count, Lanza, Hujan, and Trigger. 4 aircraft from Strider Squadron will be deployed.
Well, all right, I got this.
To cover our lack of numbers, we're giving you plenty of opportunities to resupply. Look here. We've set up multiple return lines. Make full use of them to resupply and change armaments. Also note that the enemy will not be able to mount a defense immediately after detecting them. Use this window to destroy high-threat targets. That should make things much easier for you.
It should also raise the survival rate.
Survival rate, huh?
The element of surprise and resupplying are the key. Beyond that, I just need a couple of pilots who will stick to my orders. We don't need an ace to succeed. Got anything to say? Good.
Brigadier General.
That is all.
David, go on.
Let me share the career of Mateus Torres, captain of the submarine Alicorn. Does anyone know how his people hailed him?
A bit unfair to provide us with next to no hints, don't you think?
Fair enough. The hero of Cumberth Harbor is the answer.
We did this
captain
too,
of the
chat.
battleship Tanager at the time of the Continental War.
You remember Tanager?
It led Aegir Fleet, the Invincible Armada. But when the fleet was destroyed at Cumberth Harbor, so was his ship.
Yet, he's the hero?
He was able to bring most of his crew home with accurate damage control and precise evacuation orders. Then there's the accident with the Alicorn. Many believe that if they stay with him, they'll live. Transfer from surface to underwater is unusual. However, considering his skill and reputation, along with the fact that the Alicorn is no ordinary submarine, it all makes sense.
It'll be a difficult mission to carry out with 4 aircraft. Still, I'd like to add one more to the mission conditions.
What, you want to make it even harder?
I want 100% survival rate for the sword. Any other number and the mission will be considered a failure.
That's every mission, dude. Every mission. Okay, so for this one, we're gonna fly Morgan. 'Cause I need big booms. Boom. Yes. Yes, big boom, yes. Yes, big boom, yes. Perfect boom. Perfect boom, I say.
Strider Squadron, proceed to runway. Sortie ASAP.
Perfect boom, Tom. Perfect. In a sea of chaos and destruction that only fire survives. Perfectness. Perfect.
I can almost touch the water.
Altitude restriction lifted. Begin up.
The food at this party's served buffet style. Pick whatever dish you like before the host mounts a resistance.
Luco, I'll eat their hearts out.
Sorry, Trigger, but the juicy targets are all mine.
Emergency! 4 bogeys! ETA 2 minutes!
Who let a child in here?
Nice, Trigger. There's no enemy movement yet.
Gobble up all the high-value targets. Forget about your manners.
Never had any of those to begin with.
Had to stay behind last time. This is gonna be a walk in the park. It's a good warm-up to get back
Holy
in the game.
shit. This thing is taking a beating.
Up 3 strikes. I'm sure we'll get a positive result this time. Yes, Lieutenant General Shepard. Operation Dono is going as planned.
Target destroyed.
Jeez.
They'll be on our asses later, so don't hold back.
What's the anti-air weaponry?
Resistance from enemy air defenses confirmed. Keep on dining. Just don't pay for it.
Righto.
Begin firing Sam! Leaving the board. They think they've already won. Now's our chance. Now time for a counterstrike.
I should have brought my air-to-ground missiles.
The bomb would work fine. We'll wipe them out with one hit.
I feel like genocide.
Missile away.
Sir, there's a few of them. They've done damage to the board and ship.
Trigger, get on the return line if you need to. There's no need to wait until you've emptied your weapons bag.
Why don't we have our fighters up there?
How many are there? Like 1,000 enemies against the 4 of us?
Probably
We need to multiply that by 10. That's fine by me.
Strider 1, target acquired. Half of the anti-air guns destroyed. 30% of observed enemy forces destroyed.
Keep it up.
We ain't done eating yet. Ain't that right, Trigger? Okay. Shoot on anti-ship missiles.
Why is the enemy taking so much damage? You drop a bomb blind and hit something. Prioritize high-threat targets and groups of hostiles. Be generous with your special weaponry as well.
Missile inbound.
Have our ship cruising soaked or stalled. Somebody do something about those bastards up there.
Hostile vessel destroyed.
This is General Shepard. We have a status report. 50% of the enemy forces have been neutralized. That's mostly the work of train tracks. We suggest this operation that doesn't rely on our ace pilots. You won't have many of them, unless you can convince them that we don't need 3 strikes. Yes, sir. How many ships in port are still operational? Can't do that damage, but like less than half. I'm actually getting used to the scrap metal at this rate.
Trigger, well, push your luck on the damaged aircraft. Get on the return line if you need to.
Don't let your guard down, guys. 100% survival rate. Let's go.
Yeah, we're all going home together. Target's been wiped out.
Well, this was a nice fleet that they had here.
All hostile ships in the vicinity have been destroyed.
Awesome. Keep it up, Trigger.
This is Shepard. Seems 3 strikes is showing a stellar performance. Osea has much needed here. That is the unanimous conclusion of those in this room, Brigadier General. Certainly not the result I'd predicted. I'm sorry, sir. This is Tucker 04, requesting airstrike on the helicopter carrying our target. Target is Vice Chief of Naval Ops, Rear Admiral Samuel Prin, sending coordinates. Heavy return fire.
All aircraft, we've data linked the intel received from our recon team. If you have a visual on the target, shoot it down.
We've lost contact with the second platoon. They're gone. That means we have...
We're gonna take this one. We're right here. It'd be dumb for us not to.
Radio chatter in that area has quieted down. Try a different location, Trigger. It looks like there are delicacies on other tables as well.
Lonza has the southern port to himself. Don't think he can go it alone.
And we'll take a resupply while we're sitting here. And keep our weapons as is. And, rally out.
Southern port to himself. Don't think he can go it alone.
Trigger, let's go.
Forward MiG-31's approaching. They're fast. These guys are interceptors. Bearing 310, altitude 2000.
Drones, too.
Stay back. You're not equipped for air-to-air. Police have got machine guns. Engaging.
All right. Wiped out most of their forces in the urban area.
I still see some ships moving. Trigger, let's go for those.
There's no need to go through the whole menu. Focus on the juicier targets.
Roger that. Here we go, Trigger.
Returning to base. Always have aircraft problems. No joke. I have lost control of 3 strikes.
Bandits coming from the northwest. They're in large numbers. 8 Su-37s. Hostile ships approaching from the southeast. It's a large fleet with Aegis vessel Metis and battleship Dysnomia numbering among them.
To fight a pristine fleet after all that?
Let's do this. Reach the CIC. Multiple smoke plumes from the port. If it weren't for the bad weather, we could be caught there. Prepare for anti-air combat. Arthur drone has reached the target. Captain, we're starting the guided artillery fire drill.
Command duty officer. What do you think will turn a drill into a real war? You don't see it, do you? It's imagination. Use your imagination, my fellow submariners. A single shell will save 10 million lives.
Oh man, that was
Strider 1, this is control tower. Make your landing.
that was impressive actually. They shot that thing down right away
Strider 1, this is control tower.
and sent me over return.
Anti-air combat.
All aircraft, your performance is disappointing. Pick it up. The attack will fail.
Fire! Fire! Kettle off and take a roundabout towards the joint orbit off the waterfront.
Strider 1, target destroyed. Target acquired. Missile launch. Missile hit.
They knocked our trigger!
Honestly, apparently we were sucking at this, so I'll take it. I have no idea how.
I can almost touch the water.
But apparently we were apparently fucking up.
Begin up.
The food at this party served buffet style. Pick whatever dish you like before the host mounts a resistance.
Wilco, I'll eat their hearts out.
Sorry, Trigger, but the juicy targets are all mine.
I still want to know who is letting a literal child into the command room.
Gobble up all the high-value targets. Forget about your manners.
Never had any of those to begin with.
Had to stay behind last time. This is gonna be a walk in the park. It's a good warm-up to get back in the game.
Brigadier General Clemens, about 3 strikes. You sure we'll get a positive result this time? Yes, Lieutenant General Shepard. Operation Dominoes is going as planned.
Resistance from enemy air defense is confirmed. Keep on dining. Just don't pay for it.
Righto!
Begin firing Sam! They think they've already won. Now's our chance. Now time for a counterstrike.
Should have brought my air to ground missiles.
A bomb would work fine. You'll wipe them out with one hit.
Prioritize anti-air combat preparations or we're leaving the board.
These are just really hard targets. I don't remember them ever being this
Like 1,000 enemies against
hard.
4 of us? You probably need to multiply that by 2. That's fine by me.
Don't push your luck on a damaged aircraft. Fill the return line if you need to.
Hiding on the ships.
Why don't we have our fighters up there?
Strider 1 was shot down.
I don't know. I don't know.
I can almost
I'm
touch
wondering
the
if
water.
they nerfed the
Altitude restriction
the
lifted. Begin
MBPM
up.
on this
The food
update.
at this party served buffet style. Pick whatever dish you like before the host mounts a resistance.
Wilco, I'll eat their hearts out.
Sorry, Trigger, but the juicy targets are all mine.
Emergency! More bogeys! ETA 2 minutes!
Nice, Trigger. There's no enemy movement yet.
Gobble up all the high-value targets. Forget about your manners.
Never had any of those to begin with.
Had to stay behind last time. This is gonna be a walk in the park. It's a good warm-up to get back in the game.
Brigadier General Clemens, about 3 strikes. You sure we'll get a positive result this time? Yes, Lieutenant General Shepard. Operation Dominoes is going as planned. Target down and out. Find the commander.
Caution. Pull up.
Missile hit.
Oh, it's a rocket down there.
Trigger has destroyed the target.
What's the anti-air weaponry?
Air defense is confirmed. Keep on dining. Just don't pay for it.
Righto. Begin firing SAMs. They think they've already won. Now's our chance. Now time for a counterstrike.
Should have brought my air-to-ground missiles.
A bomb would work fine. You'll wipe them out with one hit.
Sir, there's a few of them. We've done damage to the port and ship. Commander won't accept this report. Do whatever it takes to shoot them down. There aren't that many. Aim carefully and take them down.
If we can get them here, we'll be able to save a lot of boys in Vermonti.
Okay. Getting shot from all directions.
Well, that shot crude.
Half of the anti-air guns destroyed. 20% of observed enemy forces destroyed.
Great. Keep it up.
We ain't done eating yet. Ain't that right, Trigger? How many are there? Like 1,000 enemies against the 4 of us? We probably need to multiply that by 2. That's fine by me.
Trigger, don't push your luck on a damaged aircraft. Get on the return line if you need to.
How many ships headquarters still operational? Yet to assess damage, but likely left the top. Ludicrous. They'll throw the port with scrap metal at this rate.
Trigger, get on the return line if you need to. There's no need to wait until you've emptied your weapons bay.
Why is it taking so long? Have our ships been sunk or stalled? Somebody do something about those bastards up there!
We gotta shoot at them. Shut up.
Why did the enemy take so little damage? You can drop a bomb blind to get something. Prioritize high-threat targets and...
Yeah, I'm wondering if they nerfed this bomb.
General Shepard, you have a status report. 50% of the enemy forces have been neutralized.
Because we're definitely not getting the results that we normally get off of that.
Attack hit on Aegis vessel Kino. Ship destroyed.
We've got a big game hunter.
You can't resist hogging the spotlight. Dibs on the next one.
All hostile ships in the vicinity have been destroyed.
Awesome. Keep it up, Trigger.
This is Tucker 04, requesting airstrike on the helicopter carrying our target. Target is Vice Chief of Naval Ops, Rear Admiral Samuel Prin, sending coordinates.
All aircraft, data link the intel we received from our recon team. Visual on the target, shoot it down. Radio chatter in that area has quieted down. Try a different location, Trigger. It looks like there are delicacies on other tables as well.
Alright, we're just gonna run to the south here.
Don't think he can go it alone.
Trigger, let's go. All right. We've wiped out most of their forces in the urban area.
I still see some ships moving. Trigger, let's go for those.
There's no need to go through the whole menu. Focus on the juicier targets.
Roger that. Here we go, Trigger.
Shepard, seems 3 strikes is showing a stellar performance. Osea has much needed.
Oh, jeez.
That is the unanimous conclusion of those in this room, Major General. Certainly not the result I predicted. I'm sorry, sir. Came in for a picnic, found ourselves in a marathon.
Thought you said this could be a walk in the park.
You take walks to walk. With a picnic, you have to eat.
You don't have to tell me which you prefer.
Forward MiG-31's approaching. They're fast. These guys are interceptors. Bearing 310, altitude 2,000.
My God, until our rear catches up. Stay back. You're not equipped for air-to-air. We still got machine guns. Engaging.
It's a shipyard over there.
This home to multiple enemy fleets. Probably too much for Lonz's poor stomach.
Damn straight. Trigger, count. Lend me a hand, will you? That's a lot of shit lost. Gonna make a fortune once the war's over. Why stock in salvage companies while you can?
Confirming additional hostile ground forces.
Enemy's got a lock.
Missile away.
Lost control. Returning to base.
Oh my gosh, why is freaking AIs just not registering
Bandits
things?
coming from the northwest. They're in large numbers. 8 Su-37s.
Warfighters igniting at super low altitudes from bearing 015.
You know,
This is Tucker 04 requesting airstrike. Sending coordinates.
that voice on the radio just now actually sounded like Erica Mendez, maybe.
Performance is disappointing. Pick it up. The attack will fail.
For the love of God. I don't think we can use this plane, guys. I think they've nerfed this aircraft. I don't know, because we're only... I'm gonna try, but I think this aircraft might be nerfed.
Hostile ships approaching from the southeast. It's a large fleet with Aegis vessel Metas and battleship Dysnomia numbering among them.
To fight a pristine fleet? After all that?
Let's do this. Bridge to CIC. Multiple smoke points for the port. If it weren't for the bad weather, we would have been caught there. Prepare for anti-air combat. Arthur drone has reached the target. Captain, we're starting the guided artillery fire drill.
Command to the officer.
You don't see it, do you? It's imagination.
Use your imagination, my fellow submariners. A single shell will save 10 million lives.
Begin drill. Ready for anti-air combat. Those are birds. God! Keep bringing them down. Shaking off enemy rockets. Locked on. So closing. Shock him to shore up late.
Fox 2.
What? How?
Enemy's got lock. Missile!
Maintain course to return for resupply. Strider 1, missile launched.
Strider 1, this is...
I don't know, but this is gonna be it. If we don't get anything off of this, guys, we're gonna call it for the night, because I'm not gonna keep...
Strider 1, this is control tower.
We'll actually have to use regular weapons loadout next time.
Additional UAVs on radar.
Pretty shabby for a reinforcement.
Stay sharp. There's something amiss.
Can't think here.
Target eliminated.
Warning! Missile! Missile in the air!
Hostiles aloft. In position behind bandit. Fox 2, Fox 2.
Strider 1, missile launched. Warning, incoming high-speed projectile.
Projectile? The terminal guidance. To the way for the UAV. What do you mean?
Contact imminent.
Salvation.
Impact at the UAV's coordinates.
Shit! I'm hit!
What? What happened?
More on the way.
What in the world?
Contact imminent.
Trigger, you hanging in there?
Excellent. Salvation. The death of a million is a necessity.
Analysis shows the projectile was a railgun shell. We're currently determining the launch site.
They're shooting from beyond the horizon. That's why they need the UAV for terminal guidance.
We'll data link the predicted explosion radius from now on.
Damn it. You're telling me to leave my teammates behind?
Fusion, head back.
She sounds so sad.
Roger that. I'm pulling out.
We got the rest covered.
I'm counting on you.
All hostile ships in the vicinity have been destroyed. Taking on this much naval power is an astonishing feat.
Target destroyed. Trigger, enemy has a lock on you.
Fox 3. Strider 1, missile launched. In gun range. Strider 1, target destroyed. Vehicle eliminated. Detecting shell in flight. 10 seconds to contact. Contact imminent.
This one's a goner.
Never felt so cramped in the sky.
Strider 1, missile launched. Target eliminated. Fox 3.
forward to Lancaster. We need you to attack the designated heli.
Strider 1, target destroyed.
Continuing attack.
That dude's about to get nuked.
10 seconds to contact.
Target confirmed down. Captain Alonso Terrico gone. Cruise vessel Velasa won't be much of a threat.
Reduced enough of the enemy forces. Job well done.
That prime ribbon trouble soup, sure we're good.
That was narrow,
Come on, watch
chat.
time's not over yet. Go grab some desserts.
I knew you'd say that.
Maintain course if you want to go back to resupply.
I don't know. I'm not too happy with how this is going.
Strider 1, this is Control Tower.
4 aircraft destroyed the entire port? This must be fascinating.
It's not a hallucination, it's a nightmare!
Detecting shell in flight. 10 seconds to contact. 3 minutes remaining. Projectile exploded in the distance. Must be a failsafe.
Bingo. Looks like we've got a solution.
Alright, all aircraft, follow Trigger's example if you can.
Well, that's easy for you to say.
Great, so my TLSs are useless too. Great. So hindsight is, we shouldn't use this aircraft again.
Enemy shell detected. 10 seconds to contact. Missile evaded.
Oh my god.
Behind me? Imagine. Strider 1, watch your tail.
Damn coward.
This is
shooting us from
awful.
beyond our range.
Missile closing. I don't need any missiles to my time.
They're using laser weaponry!
Yes, we are using laser weaponry. It's just garbage, is all.
Don't you sneak up.
Maintain course to return for resupply. Missile away.
Target confirmed down.
Oh, the little base controller was like screaming that we're using laser weaponry. Oh no, they're using laser weaponry. Yeah.
Target confirmed down. In 10 years, Vice Commander of the 7th Destroyer Squadron, Tom Von Lee, will be in charge of the Erusian Navy. Well, would have been, actually.
Detecting shell in flight. 10 seconds to contact.
Locked on bandit.
Enemy's got a lock.
This is awful,
Watch it.
Chad.
Enemy has a lock on you.
Hostile UAV down.
Missile launched.
What the actual fuck?
Strider 2, Fox 2.
1 minute remaining.
Valkyrie, this is Hortman. Package eggs are ready and waiting. Count 2. 2 lives each. Also, there's a rumor going around with the military. 3 strikes in the sky assignment. Enemy behind you. 3 strikes. He lacks the drive.
We're gonna have to do this mission over next time, chat. This is not acceptable at all. Oh, for the love of...
I'm on it back.
Target acquired. Radar contacts. Additional hostile aircraft detected.
I'm kind of mailing it in at this point. I mean, I don't...
Fox 2, Fox 2. Well done. We managed to hit the Erusian Navy's fleet and command structure pretty hard.
No.
That was definitely a free lunch if there ever was one. Mission complete. Return to base. Withdraw from the operation airspace. You completed the mission, but it's not done until you return home.
Arrogant bastard.
Stand by. Warning. 2 bogies inbound.
Yeah, I know we're not done yet.
090 Su-47s.
Lanza, missile, behind you. Lanza.
Strider 3 is hit.
Good. Now we have less goons to deal with. Do it, Scream.
Yeah!
That's those damn bats.
We're gonna finish this mission, but we have to do it again.
Calling off the withdrawal.
We're gonna have to do this again next time.
The missile alert didn't go off in time. Hit me as soon as I heard it.
It may be that the enemy's missiles have stealth capabilities. The missiles may hit you immediately after your missile alert goes off.
So that's the trick.
Calling out to unidentified aircraft. Cease combat immediately and withdraw.
What the? Brigadier General Clemens is radioing enemy aircraft on Ocean channels.
Too late. Trigger's already started.
I repeat, withdraw.
Don't want anyone thinking we screwed up. 3 strikes is going down. They're responding.
Goddamn idiots.
You call me an idiot again, I'll kill you.
Siblings can go to hell together.
Brother and sister?
Strider 1, missile away.
Sorry.
Good, you're on their 6. It's 2 on 2, Trigger. We can't lose.
Sorry, boss, but you don't count. It's 2 on 1.
Who you calling a wuss?
The bats seem to have enhanced their ECM capabilities.
Righto.
Can you go crazy outside the job screen? As long as I've got you and a strong message to you. Come on, Three Strikes. You've got a hot chick right in front of you.
They're trying to make you chase one so the other can get on your ass.
Enemy shell detected. 10 seconds to contact.
Shit.
You're PMC, aren't you? That's why you got connection with the Ocean military.
You'll have to shoot us out of the sky if you want the answer. Fire verification complete. Fire!
You take it out.
Consider it done. He's on the screen. Keep firing.
Oh my gosh.
Fox 2.
Jesus, so this is how you fly.
Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you.
Might have to do adjacent firing, which I really don't want to have to do.
Trigger, you gotta watch your own back.
Darko is not struck. These bats are so damn slippery.
3 strikes in my sight. How do you dodge that?
Projectile detected. 10 seconds to contact.
Yeah, fuck that
Strider 1 has
projectile.
splashed a drone. Projectile exploded. It's gone.
Ready? You take him out.
Consider it done.
Watch your tail.
They're not retreating, and neither will you. We end this here.
And we'll be the last ones flying. Trigger, change frequency. We're eavesdropping on us as we speak.
Right. Now it's just the 2 of us on the line. Trigger, those damn bats are looking for a pincer attack. If one comes for my ass, I'll take him down. I seem to have a crush on you, but just watch me work my charms on him.
Let's get the rush range. He's getting in my way.
Go for it.
Trigger, fly however you want. I'll be right after you. I'll be right there with you. I promise. Strider 2, Fox 2.
Strider 1, missile launched.
Damn it!
Get tired, Trigger. Come on, let's play.
Bye-bye.
Damn it! You pay for this 3 strikes.
Only one left. We run them down together. Will the death blow be from you, Trigger?
I'll kill him. I'll kill him, all right.
There may only be one left, but don't let your guard down.
Let's finish this once and for all, Trigger.
I'll kill you. I'll kill you. I'll kill you.
You psycho.
You pay for this 3 strikes.
He's definitely lost his mind.
Don't let the enemy's emotions make you lose your cool.
I don't pity him, not one bit.
Target acquired.
How dare you? Fuck on.
this dude's acting weird.
I'll kill you. Way to go, Trigger. What makes you a hero? We tried to be heroes too. We really tried. Way to go, Trigger. No room for hesitation, Trigger. Much worse than this.
Target is hit.
I can tell. I know you're with me. Locked on. Here we go, Scream. We do this together.
They had to have, because this thing is just slugging.
Strider 1, locked on target.
Scream!
That's a hit. We got the bat.
Take that, asshole. Scream! 3 strikes! It's just as I imagined. No matter what we do, this is how we end. But know this, 3 strikes. I'd rather go to hell than live in a world shaped by you. So yeah, we'll be heading there now.
Unidentified aircraft, eject. Eject now.
I gotta catch up to her.
The bat's blip has disappeared from our radar. At that altitude, it likely has crashed.
Serves them right. Yes. The problem has been eliminated.
We're gonna redo this mission next time, chat, because this was garbage. This was absolute bumfuckery.
3 strikes has removed all straggler illusion forces. That did make for a good sideshow.
I have no doubt that the plan to save 10 million lives will lead Illusia to true victory.
Stop thinking so small. It's salvation on a far grander scale.
Hold up.
Irritation, chat. I am frustrated. Very frustrated.
Fusion, no, stop it! Hey, chill.
Fusion, stand down. Sit.
Shit, my cola.
The fleet at Anchorhead was eliminated, and we prevented the submarine from joining forces. The unidentified aircraft were shot down too. The mission was a complete success.
Complete success, my ass.
Brigadier General, it sure seemed to me like the bats knew you pretty damn well.
You seem to be confused. Report in for a medical check. We'll decide if you're still fit for service based on the examinations.
Cut it!
That's enough! Get the MP!
He's right. Get the MP.
Vice Chairman Edwards of the Joint Chiefs of Staff?
The Alicorn slipped into Anchorhead Bay after the mission was completed, using the confusion for cover. It resupplied quickly and escaped unharmed. Their goal was not to join forces. It was to resupply using the window we created by chasing away the Erusian forces. We did their bidding, albeit unknowingly. But the problem runs deeper than our lack of tactical acumen. Analyst North, explain for us.
Of the crew caught in the submarine accident, 330 men made it back alive. Of them, 300 are still in the sub today. Our intel has led us to believe that some or all of the 30 men who left the sub are now working as agents for the Alicorn. Sabotage, espionage, cyber propaganda, dissemination of false intel. Brigadier General, do you recognize the name Edgar Saxon, or Zool, as he used to go by? He is a former member of the Alicorn's crew, and your source of intel.
You are a fool, Brigadier General Clemens. Not only that, the radio communications during the mission suggest you are a traitor.
Sir, if you check with Lieutenant General Shepard, you'll understand that this is all just a misunderstanding.
The Lieutenant General claims you were responsible for handling all aspects of the mission. Now, let me say that again. Get the MP.
No need for that. Piece of shit.
Yeah, look at that garbage rating.
acquired important intel from the mission. For example, the shells from long-range anti-air fire came in on depressed trajectories. Look, the estimated energy output of the railgun is 500 megajoules at least. Fired at minimum energy trajectory, range is over 3,000. They hit a powerful rail cannon aside from their main guns.
It's almost like Stonehenge.
A mobile Stonehenge.
And also, this. The Alicorn was in harbor at Anchorhead for approximately 10 minutes. They couldn't have loaded SLBMs. They loaded something smaller.
Smaller?
What is smaller and yet a powerful weapon?
Tactical nukes.
Close. The answer is tactical nuclear shells.
Nuclear shells?
No way.
Hey, he got that question right.
Nah, I missed the shell part.
I love how they're just like, what's a
They'll
nuclear
likely attack
shell?
our
Never
bases
heard of
on the
that.
East Coast.
Their target's ORED, the Ocean capital.
They want a nuclear war?
Here's a question. What's a situation where nuclear deterrence doesn't work?
Quiz guy, I've had enough of this.
Oh, only if terrorists have the nukes.
Correct.
Damn, Scald.
Hey, I'm good at trivia games.
But we're after an Erusian submarine, not terrorists.
No, he's right. HQ tells me Erusia's justification is that the Alicorn mutinied. As such, the Erusian military cannot be held responsible for the submarine's actions.
Damn.
So they intend on dropping a nuke on the Ocean capital of ORED.
Here's a question for you, analyst. Just exactly who are we fighting?
Correct term is terrorist, or irregular military, but I have a different name for them. An enemy to be stopped at all costs.
Correct.
My thalassophobia. We're gonna have to... This is the mission we're gonna be starting on when we do, on next Monday, because, there's nothing good about anything that we just did here. Ugh, disgusting. Alright, chat. Well, it ended quietly enough. I gotta shoot off some emails here to a couple of supervisors, so let's send you guys over to... You know what? We're gonna... So... I'm gonna send you guys over to Nick. Is what we're gonna do. So, you guys, over there, because Nick is an Ace Combat fan. Over there, have some fun. He's playing Dirt right now. Give him some love. And, I'm gonna try and... I might actually try and run through this again off stream to see just how much this was nerfed. Because this was bad. This was really bad. Chad, I hope you have a fantastic week ahead. I will have the stream schedule for the next few weeks posted at the end of the evening. Still do donates in the Discord. Encourage you to do that, because we are well short of our goal. So, feel free to do that. With that, though, I'm gonna jump out here. That actually took a lot of the wind out of my sails, how that whole thing ended. I'm sad. Anyway, I'll get over it. Have a fantastic rest of your Memorial Day, a fantastic week. And we will see you on Friday for the adventures of Eureka. Take care, chat.